Hello, everybody. It's me, Tracy. First of all, I want to wish everybody happy Halloween. As you can see, I am in full kind of sort of costume. Um, just want to get everybody's attention. This is a yearly thing that I've been doing for like the past 3 years. I was doing it on Marlon's podcast, but since he didn't do a show Saturday, I said, you know what, I'll just go live on actual Halloween dates. So I hope you all have enough candy. I'm going to talk just a little bit, and I'm not going to try to stay long, but you never know with me. So we're going to get these bills paid, and I'll get started. So hit that subscribe button. I am up to 143 subscribers. I am so happy. I'm up to 143 subscribers. Make yourself 144, 145, 146, etc., etc., etc. You can always support me on www.buymeacoffee.com/TRACYMedia LLC. You can like this Tracy Media on Facebook. There's a link, but if you just want to go to Facebook, just type Tracy Media Entertainment, Tracy Media, one word, Entertainment, another, and you'll find me soon. You can follow me on Twitter when I decide to post there. And Parker, I've decided, hello, Parker. So I'm going to let the audience guess what I'm dressed as. I'm going to take, because you're not seeing the full costume. Like, I've worked really hard on this. I really worked hard on this costume. So I'm going to let people guess what I'm dressed as. And then maybe I'll tell you what it is, and maybe I won't. But I'm definitely going to take a picture of myself, like full body, and then post it on the web page about what I am. No, that is not what I. No, that's not the correct answer. I'm not. That's not actually a medical bill. That's my cable bill or my internet bill. That's a candy wrapper. This is a bottle of water and some tissue paper and bubble wrap. But keep guessing. So, like I said, I don't plan on being long, but you never know. I tend to go long when I say I'm not going long. I want to talk about the Israel-Gaza conflict. And first of all, let me say this. I think yes, I am covered in random things. You're getting close. You're getting actually warmer. So I want to talk about, and I know you can't take me seriously looking like what I'm looking like, but just kind of work with me here. So I want to talk about the Israel-Gaza situation and what has happened. So I'm not going to go over the long history about how they've been at war for at least 1,500 years. We know, we know. I want to take this from a different perspective. Um, Obviously, I want to know what the heck is Biden trying to do. Um, I don't know if he's purposely trying to lose re-election, but everything he said in terms of this conflict has literally been the wrong answer. And if you listen to him talk about how he unequivocally supports Israel and will do whatever it takes to make sure that they get rid of Hamas, it's creepy. And I keep wondering, like, are you trying to lose? Is it that you don't want to be president anymore? are you just sitting here thinking, okay, if I do this, I do this, I do this, I do this, it'll just be, uh, I'll be definitely sure to lose. I don't understand unless, like I said, unless he's trying to lose, because this is just, I mean, when he did his press conference, which I did not watch, I knew what he was going to say. I knew he was going to say he unequivocally supported Israel. But what I didn't think was he would take it to this extreme. I mean, he's talking about sending $100 million. Plus, let's not forget that now we're talking about bombing Iraq. Now Israel's bombing Lebanon. We're going to be bringing. How much more money is it that this administration thinks that we have for these never-ending wars? It amazes me that he's in this cycle, and like, you can't even say, hey, fire, let's not bomb hospitals, let's not kill almost 6,500 people because you're trying to find a few Hamas members. Let's just destroy the whole thing. And while we're at it, let's cause wars with other countries that haven't even said they want war in the first place. I literally think Biden is trying to lose on purpose. It's just this sickening thing, the way he's handling this. It's just like, I think he's wanting to lose. And I wish that all these warmongering presidents from from Ronald Reagan down would go this hard for the American people. Can you imagine if we said, hey, we're going to do everything we can to eradicate homelessness. We're gonna put this much money in. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do that. We're gonna gather together social agencies. We're gonna do our best to stamp out these problems. This amount of money tells me we can afford a lot more things than what the government is saying. Because I always hear, this is allocated and it's allocated. Okay, this wasn't allocated. So, like, where are we getting $100 million? Plus, again, giving Afghanistan money. Plus, giving Taiwan money. Plus, it's like, are you serious? Where is the money for the homeless and the unhoused and Medicare for all? Student loan debt forgiveness. I could literally name bunches of things where we could be spending our money, but we're funding these forever wars. And it amazes me, nobody in the media is like asking them, hey, do you hear what you're saying? Comment. He says he doesn't believe they are actually he says he doesn't believe they are actually the amount of people dead in Gaza that Palestine is claiming that they are. Just blatant lying to America and downplaying the massive war. Yes, Joe Biden is a war criminal. Him, Trump, Obama, Bush, Father Bush, Reagan. Like I said, after Jimmy Carter, it just went downhill. We're making the military industrial complex richer, but look what we're doing. We can find money to give to Israel, to give to Ukraine, to give to Taiwan, but for some reason, we can't find money to build houses for the unhoused. We can't find money for Medicare for all. It's too expensive, but war is apparently cheap. I don't understand. I mean, I understand because, Parker, you're saying it. He believes whatever his advisors tell him in the military industrial complex. I mean, this is This is so, like I said, I really think he does not want to be president. Because if he wanted to, what he would have done was say, hey, both sides, put your guns down and call for a ceasefire. But he didn't do that. He tripled, he quadrupled down and said, no, I'm going to give them all the money that they need, all the resources that they need. And I wouldn't be surprised if we start sending troops over there. I hope it doesn't come to that, but I can't say that it won't. We're thinned out on all of these resources of all these wars, and again, the American people are just like, I don't know. That guy John Kirby really gets under my skin. He's the current national security coordinator and used to be the spokesperson for the Department of Defense under Biden. Oh, they all get on my nerves. And I want to know, for all of my vote blue no matter who friends to tell me voting for Dr. West is a wasted vote. I'm supposed to vote for this? I'm supposed to go in the booth November 5th, 2024 and say, you know what? That's what I want. Give me more wars. Just keep them, just crank them. Just crank them out. Just crank them out. Just crank them out. I'm supposed to go vote for this when you have food deserts and grocery bills sky high. Now I know it's the private marketplace and Biden can't do anything about that. But, well, actually, there are some things they could do, like food pantries, etc., like back in the day. But you're asking me to go in there and vote for this. Joe Biden has never met a war that he did not vote for. He voted for the Iraq War. He voted for I want to say Afghanistan, but I always get them confused. And that's another thing. It's sad when you get your wars confused, so you're confusing one with the other. That's saying that we have too many. So another comment. So John Kirby is always in the media spewing out propaganda. He has short hair and made the comment a few days ago being like, civilians dying is just a part of war. Nothing we can do about. Yeah, I didn't know that was his name. That is a sick thing to say. I don't even like to think that because they could, and I know my foreign policy knowledge is not. It's terrible. But I don't understand this. Why not call for a ceasefire? It doesn't make sense to me. Is he happy? I literally think in anybody out there that's watching, because I see more than Parker watching, but only Parker's commenting. I think this is going to cost Biden the presidency. Again, I don't think he wants to win because he's doing everything possible not to win. He's like just saying, hey, don't vote for me. Don't vote for me. Don't vote for me. Don't do it. Don't do it. But this, if he's really trying to win, this is going to cost him the presidency. Now, I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I'm not wrong. But the way his mannerisms, not his mannerisms, but his words are just so disgusting. And this is the other thing that I wanted to talk about. The U.S. and Israel have voted down UN resolutions calling for a ceasefire. Why? Why do you want people to die? I wish somehow this video could get to the White House so I could understand it. And I can't. I can't understand why it is that they want this carnage. Netanyahu is just a lunatic. Yeah, YouTube will probably take me off for saying that, whatever. He's a right wing, I wouldn't even say populist, fascist, that even the Israeli people don't support. I find it hard to believe that he was about to stand trial and all of a sudden Hamas starts bombing. Um, it's hard for me um, to see them. I don't know if I think they're a democracy. Um, but I don't know if he'll win again because again, there's people, the Jews in Israel are definitely um, protesting. There's protests all across America. But again, because the military industrial complex is so powerful, they don't have to listen to us. They literally don't. They're not listening to us now. We all keep saying ceasefire, ceasefire, ceasefire. But, like Parker said, they keep voting down UN resolutions calling for a ceasefire. And the United States is like the major player in the UN. And if they vote against it, probably some others are going to vote against it. Maybe it did. Parker, do you know this? I'm going to ask. Did the resolution pass anyway, or did it fail? I have a feeling it failed, but just let me know. But I just thought I'd talk about it because I haven't really, I've kind of avoided talking about this issue because it's just so hard for me to understand. Like, why can't you live in peace with each other? Why are you fighting against each other? You're killing them, they're killing you, and now we're talking about, again, expanding wars in countries that, like I said, we keep saying China. That's from the Republican Party. They keep saying, we got to do something about China. China has literally said, we don't want war with you all. We're their number one exporter. They export most of their products to the United States. Why would they want war with us? But again, you have America saying, hey, it's like that. It's just like that. No, I think if the U.S. vetoes something that is pretty much has no chance of passing through the UN, is my understanding. That's what I thought too, because I can't imagine if the U.S. votes against it, like other countries are going to stand up, grow a spine, and say, you know what, America, you wrong. And I just did, like I said, Joe Biden has never met a war that he did not like or did not support. Expanding war, I don't know if he's thinking, a president that's within a war has less of a chance of losing an election. But I don't know who's advising him. But if it were me and I was one of his advisors, I'm like, ceasefire. Call for a ceasefire. Sit Netanyahu down. And I know the leader of Palestine's name, and it's slipping my tongue, but I can't think of his name. Sit him down, be like, look, what do you want? And like I said, my hope is that there will eventually be a ceasefire. But the thing is that even if the president changes, I'm not sure if the situation in the Middle East is going to change unless you get a third party president. We already know RFK has already said pretty much what Biden has said. So far, only I know Dr. West has been the only one to call for a ceasefire in terms of third party candidates. But as much as the Democrats are trying to tell us who don't want to vote for Biden under any circumstances, that voting for him is right. This doesn't prove it. This does not prove it at all. At all. This is the worst thing that he could possibly do. It's like I said, I'm trying to understand what's so wrong with calling for a ceasefire. Um, this is unrelated, but since it's Halloween, how many of the Halloween Michael movies? This is unrelated, but since it's Halloween, how many of the Halloween Michael Myers movies have you seen? Zero. I have never seen and I'm not a fan of scary movies at all. I'm gonna kind of flip the script here in a couple minutes and talk about that. But I want to kind of finish my thoughts on the Israel, Pakistan, now Lebanon. Don't forget we're bombing Syria because Israel wants us to. We got to stop this. We need. I know we've had marches like all across America, but like we need like one big march towards um we need like one big something because nobody, the media, some independent media are doing this, but the corporate media, oh, they're selling it. They're selling that this is the thing to do. Israel has a right to defend itself. And trust me, if a terrorist group bombs your country, you have the right to defend yourself. However, what you don't have the right to do is to go cut off the power to hospitals, cut off the electricity, limit the water. You don't have the right to do that. You can send in special forces, find the terrorists, and get them instead of harming up to 6,500 civilians. It is ridiculous. And I'm still don't understand why not a ceasefire. I don't understand it. It doesn't make any sense. I'm telling you, I'm not voting for this. If I had even thought about voting for Biden, if I had even entertained a thought, it's gone. It's like out. You person, you handled this very, 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 very badly. And it's to the point we're going to be looking back on this and saying, well, how long are we going to be in Israel, Syria, Lebanon, Iran? Did Iran say they wanted a war with? Oh my gosh. It just infuriates me, and I'm trying not to get infuriated, which is why I hesitated on doing this topic. But I felt like, I spent all of last Thursday talking about TV shows that should never have been made, or the worst TV shows of all time. But this time, I said I gotta be more serious because I have to talk about this. I don't want to talk about it, but I have to. So we're gonna do a shift here in terms of discussion. So Parker wants to know, this is, and you all saw this question, but I said I was going to come back to it. So this is unrelated, but since it's Halloween, how many of the Halloween Michael Myers movies have you seen? I said zero. I've never seen any of them. Isn't that the one that wears the hockey mask? Or is that the one? No, Freddy Krueger is the one with the Wolverine knuckles. And if you go to sleep, he attacks you, right? And then there's wait a minute. What? Oh no, you have to see the first one from 1978 at the very least. I was 4 years old. Oh my goodness, no wonder I didn't see it. So, am I right that Michael Myers is the one that wore the mask? Because there's Michael Myers. I've seen some of the Freddy movies. Who else is a scary person? No, Michael Myers is the one with the all-white mask with hair. Who wears the hockey mask? Oh, that's Jason. That's Jason. Okay, so Jason wears the hockey mask, right? Then Michael Myers is the one with all the white with the hair. And so there's Jason from Friday the 13th, Michael Myers, Freddy. Who else am I missing? I'm missing somebody else. And you notice that there's never any female villains in Halloween movies. You've never seen a female villain, and I wonder why. You never see it. Women are always the victims, but never the villain, and never the hero. So I'm trying to figure out who all this is. So you got Jason, Michael Myers, Freddy Krueger, Pennywise. Pennywise lived in the slums, right? Like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Pennywise lived in the slums. And then there was that scary clown on it. What was the scary clown on it? Um, oh boy, y'all got to get me think about the see, and that's the thing. I don't watch scary movies. I tell you my history with Halloween. So, um, okay, I have seen Chucky, the first one, I think. But isn't that now a TV show? Because somebody was telling me Chucky is now a TV show. I'm like, you've made this a TV show? Um, but name a female villain because I still don't know him. Hi, Athena. How are you? Ghostface from Scream. I've never seen Scream either. I've never seen Scream. Let me tell you something about my history with Halloween. So, growing up, grew up in a very, very religious background. We could not celebrate Halloween. Um, couldn't celebrate it, couldn't go trick or treating. We went trunk or treating. That's what churches have instead of Halloween. Um, instead, like one year we wore a costume. So I was like, you know what? This is I just like the costume part of Halloween, not the candy. I mean, I like the candy, but you know, the diabetes says don't like the candy. But that's how I grew up. So I didn't celebrate Halloween. Um I didn't watch scary movies. I don't even like scary movies. One, nightmares. I think Freddy Krueger, I did have a nightmare. And I'm like, you know what? I don't have to do this anymore. Um Ghostface Killer from Scream. It sounds familiar. Good to see you too. Fun fact, Michael Myers' mask was made from a Captain. Are you serious? Fun fact, Michael Myers' mask was made from a Captain Kirk mask painted white? Are you serious? I know you're serious, but what? Yes, Parker, that's how I grew up. So I didn't grow up watching I gotta put these headphones on. I didn't grow up watching like scary movies and being scared out of my mind because that's just not, the one. I don't like those movies. They're all predictable and very stupid. But I just didn't. Like I said, I've seen one Freddy Krueger movie and that was enough for me. And what's that one with Oh, me and my sister were just talking about this movie. It's with John Travolta and Sissy Spacek, and she gets taken to the prom, and they dump blood. Oh, help me, y'all. What's the name of that movie? Um, they dump blood on her, and she ends up killing everybody, and then she dies in a fire or something. What's the name of that movie? Oh my gosh. I know it's with Sissy Spacek, John Travolta, and somebody else. Oh, I can't now. I'm going to sit here and think about what that movie's called. Um, Carrie. Thank you, Carrie. That movie scared that movie I did see, and I think that movie turned me off of um that movie turned me off of scary movies because I just didn't like it. And remember, guys, I'm still taking guesses about what I'm dressed as. So here is my costume. Again, I got water bottle, toilet paper roll, um, internet bill, candy wrapper, bubble wrap. I'm still taking guesses. I pretty much avoided scary movies until like high school. Didn't watch them in high school. Yes, I just mentioned that we were talking about this, and I couldn't think of the movie. I'm like, it's with John Travolta and with Sissy Spacek, and so, but there's some other Halloween villains, um, that I'm missing. Like I said, so here's the ones we've named so far. Although nobody's jumping in on Pennywise, I think Pennywise is a scary movie. But what was the name of that clown in that Stephen King novel? I think the book was called It, but what was the name of the clown? Um, that clown, scary. So we got Jason, Friday the 13th. I think I saw one of those. Definitely saw a Friday the 13th movie. Parker, you are very, 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 very close. You are so close, you don't even realize how close you are. Yep, the name was Pennywise. Okay, thank you. So the clown was Pennywise. Okay, so I'm okay. So Pennywise, Jason, Freddy, Chucky, Jason. That's it, right? I'm not forgetting. Am I forget? Okay. Oh, and Carrie. Yep, Carrie. But it seems like I'm forget. It seems like we're forgetting somebody, and yeah, I don't know who it is. It's like, are we forgetting somebody? Pennywise. Athena, send me your email because I have your email. I might send you a prize because you're so close. So I'm going to tell you what my costume is because Athena just literally guessed it. I am the duopoly. I am trash. I am literally trash from the two-party system. It is trash. That's who I'm going as. The Democrats are trash. The Republicans are trash. I am trash. That is my costume. So you got it. Pinhead. You know I never saw that one either. And the thing about it is I actually got this from actual trash. I just got a trash bag, got a hot glue gun and said, do, 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 do. Trash. Both parties are trash. So we got Pinhead. Okay, what was the movie about? Because I've never seen Hellraiser. I don't know what it's about. Um, what was this spoof? Um, where was that Scream? Where the kids go off to a summer camp and they get haunted and they all die or something like that. Was that Scream? Because I'm thinking of the Wayans movie, Leatherface. This one I refuse to see it because didn't he like de-skin them and then like wear them? I don't need to see no. I tell you who else should be on the list. Hannibal Lecter. I know it's not a scary movie, but that movie when he made it sound, no, 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 no. Leatherface was based off of a true story. What? You are joking. No, you're not joking. But dang, Hannibal Lecter counts. That dude scared the entire tarnation crap out of me. And that little, oh, 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 I cannot, I cannot. But I'm gonna find that I'm gonna find that okay. Because what I'm trying to do is I'm literally trying to see if there are any females like in these scary movies. And so far, yeah, I'm not finding any. I'm literally not finding any. It's like and I'm looking on like Google and everything. I'm like, no, I see no females. Female Halloween monsters. I guess that's what they call them. I mean, you got the Wicked Witch of the West, but I don't have a desire to see the super gory stuff. I can't stand that. Like, ugh, like I said, Hannibal Lecter that really got down in my spirit. I was like, ooh. That mean, I was like, that's one of the few movies besides Cats that I was like, I'm not watching the rest of this. I'm not watching the rest of this. This is sick. I cannot watch it. Leprechaun. You mean the Lucky Charms guy? I mean, um, you mean somebody else, and I'm not sure who. Dorothy is the real villain in that movie. LOL, just kidding. What movie? No, we're not going to talk about the Wizard of Oz. We're not going to talk about the Wizard of Oz. That was a dream. That was a dream. She was having a dream. She did not kill the two witches. She was innocent. It's a dream. Candyman. Oh, it's the one. He's the one. If you say his name or her name, no, his name, because I'm pretty sure it's a man. Like he'll kill you if you say his name. Yes, it's all men. I'm literally looking in Google, and I cannot find not one female at all, at all. There is a villain in a series of horror movies with the Leprechaun as a villain. Not the Lucky Charms guy, I'm pretty much assuming. I'm just, ooh, I'm see now I said Hannibal Lecter, I'm just like, ooh. So, I'll tell you what I would love to do next year. And this is once I get enough subscribers. One of the things I used to do, and I don't know why I didn't do it this year, is I used to watch the Rocky Horror Picture Show like every Halloween. This year, for some reason, I didn't do it. It's not a horror movie. It's not a anything. It's just like one of those traditions that I would like to like get back. That's it. Hold on a second here. That's it. It's female horror characters. Yes, okay. So here's some characters I had to. When it though, I don't know why I didn't think of it this year, but this has not been okay. So here are some fictitious characters. Tiffany Valentine. She looks like Chucky, so I'm just gonna assume that she's a. You know, there was a movie called Bride of Chucky. Chucky's a doll, so like how in the okay, never mind. So they got Tiffany Valentine and Bride of Chucky. Um, Jennifer Check. I don't know what movie that's from. They got Morticia Adams. Like that's not no, Morticia Adams does not count. Pamela Voorhees. Okay, the reveal of Mrs. Voorhees as the killer in Friday the 13th is one of the most memorable. See, I thought that Jason was the one that. See, I don't be no. This how much I don't watch horror movies because here's a. Okay, so I'm just looking on Google now. Answers my question. Are there any female horror movie killers? Somebody asked Google this. There are 15. And here we go. So we gonna just name them all and see if y'all know any. So I forgot about this lady. Juno. Kathy Bates in Misery. Oh, I forgot about Kathy Bates in Misery. I saw that movie and what she did to that man's foot, that no. No, 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 no. Chucky is a Chucky is the voodoo Chucky is the voodoo powered professor of the doll's body. He actually is a serial killer named Charles Lee Ray. Oh my gosh. Mom is the killer in the first movie, but something happens. Yeah. Apparently something always happens. So I forgot about Kathy Bates in Misery. I forgot about Minnie in Rosemary's Baby. Oh yeah, there's a whole bunch of them. That. Let me go here. Um. Wow. Wow. Oh my goodness. There's a whole lot of females that we're skipping around. Iconic female Nancy Thompson. The key to confronting Freddie seems to be Nancy's demeanor. From all, she seems a lot older, wiser. So, okay, don't know who that is because I only saw. Who is Laurie Strode? Yeah. So see, this is why I can't get with. I know she was great. I mean, great actor, but she had to do his foot like that. She did not have to do his foot like that. That man had a foot and she destroyed it. She had to do that. That was petty. 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 Did his foot like that. Anywho, so Athena gets the costume. Laura Stroud is female star of Halloween, not a villain. Thank you. Okay, thank you for. I don't know, so thank you for the correction. Um, I'm trying to think of. It seems like there's some other horror villains that I'm leaving off, and I can't think of any. Yeah, this is horrible. I'm just sitting here like, okay, okay, okay. Who is this? Who is this? Who is this? Who is this? Um, I can't think of. Yeah, there was. Okay, here's the one I can't think about. Okay, so parody movies. Okay, so Scream, was that a parody? Because I know the Wayans brothers did like a comedy. And they were like taking all the slasher movies and making it into one movie. What was that called? Because I thought that was Scream, but apparently Scream is the one that they were making fun of. What was the Wayne Brothers movie called? Because I cannot. I've seen this movie. I saw the first one. I didn't care to see the second one, but I did see Scary Movie. Um, yeah, that was it. That was it. I'm trying to think of what else I forgot. Okay, because it seems like I could just. Oh yeah, because I got to take my picture and put this on my website so everybody can see my glorious costume. Um, so to get this list, so we got Hannibal Lecter, Kathy Bates from Misery, the chicken Rosemary's Baby, the Bride of Chucky. But was she a villain or did he possess her though? I think that question was answered. Let me look. Chucky is the voodoo power professor. He's actually a serial killer. Okay, so let's take this list from the top, and then I'm gonna hit out and then take some pictures here in just a second. Um, so we start off with Jason. No, we start off with Freddy. Again, I haven't seen any of the. I saw one Freddy movie, and that was enough for me. Jason, Pennywise, Hannibal Lecter, which I don't know why. Ooh. Kathy Bates from Misery, Carrie. It's a lot of. Why do people? And I can't. I'll tell you what I don't like about horror movies. They're so predictable to me. When I go see a movie, which is rare because I'm a person that likes stage plays, not movies. I want to laugh. Um, The Girl in the Ring, never saw that. Bride was a villain also. I mean, I just can't get with scary movies. I want to go to sleep and have like a nice, peaceful sleep. I don't need to be going to bed and having nightmares and all this stuff. Just make me laugh. If you can make me laugh, then that's good. So I'm going to talk a little bit. Yeah, it's really hard to find a good horror movies, but they are all out. Yeah, it's really hard to find good horror movies, but they are out there. Ones where people don't make stupid decisions. Like, hey, let's all go into that house over there that's abandoned. Let's go in it. Are you for real? Have you ever seen Event Horizon? No. Is that a movie? Oh, this is easy. Blazing Saddles. Blazing Saddles. Blazing Saddles. Blazing Saddles is my favorite comedy all time. No doubt about it. I like that one. Then I like to produce. Basically, anything that Mel Brooks did. But Blazing Saddles is my all-time favorite comedy. It is one of the it's like the funniest movie I have ever seen. My favorite part is when they go to the premiere of Blazing Saddles. Oh, just watch it. I know. I don't like sci-fi either. I can't with sci-fi movies. Love it. Young Frankenstein was hilarious. Not funnier than Blazing Saddles, but funny. And if I was ranking them, I would be like Blazing Saddles, easy number one. Young Frankenstein to The Producers 3. That's how I would rank the Mel Brooks movies. But what else would I? What other time? I don't like romantic comedies because they're all exactly the same. Um, biopics, depending on who it is they're making a biopic of. Heavyweight champion, undefeated. Um, I'm trying to think of. Yeah, I don't like sci-fi. I don't like horror movies. I don't like romantic comedies, dramas. It depends. I like dramedy comedies, like The Devil Wears Prada. The Devil Wears Prada with Meryl Streep and Anne Hathaway. Yep. Love that movie. Of course, because I love musicals. Movie musicals are just top up there pretty much. Besides Cats, I haven't seen a bad movie musical hardly. So I'm gonna always be a sucker for the movie musicals. Um, yeah, I'm trying to think, but I can't think. So it's gonna be time for me to sign off here in a sec. So, Thursday show, I do have an interview scheduled. If that interview for some odd reason falls through, my backup topic will be television shows that only lasted one episode. I will either do it this Thursday or next Thursday. And remember, the calendar is full in November in terms of what I'm doing. We have the um, presidential discussion coming up on the 7th of November. That'll be at 7 p.m. on this channel. Then the 8th is the Republican National Committee debate, or the RNC, the RNC debate. That's going to be at 8 o'clock. Um, and that'll be on NBC, so you won't have to have cable to watch it. Um, so that's a full week. And so last thing I want to say is I want to thank everybody for watching this evening. Like I said, I know you can't see my costume, but I'm gonna post it on my Facebook page, and I'm going to post it on my website so you all can see it. And I want, again, thank you. Remember to like this page, or like this video, share this video, and most of all, subscribe. Continue to visit me at www.TRACYMediaLLC.com. Have a great evening. I will see you all Thursday. Bye bye.